Hello, Saviors, and welcome! My name is Savar24, and today I'm going to be continuing with some more No Man's Sky. Now, last time, I realized I said that last time I was going to end up inside of my ship, but I decided to come back to these places after finding out something. I completely passed up these. I had no idea they were even here. Get manufacturing facilities, which if I do this correctly, I'm able to actually get something out of. Because it's kind of like with the monolith stones. If you choose the right thing, it does something good. Something deep within the complex is malfunctioning, surface feels hot to the touch, hidden machinery clanks and whirs, a bead of sweat rolls down my forehead, initialize laser refraction system, actionate fusion and dampening field, or engage coolant chamber network. Okay, so it's obviously hot, so I just need to re-engage the cooling. Danger indicator plummets, the facility springs with new life. And I learned how to create suspension fluid. So if I go to these manufacturing facilities and deal with this little situation, I can get new stuff. And there were so many manufacturing facilities that I passed up on that opportunity. So I'm going to try and I'm going to find the facilities that I have missed so far, and I'm going to try and re-get that stuff. Now, it's not going to be easy re-finding the stuff I have. I also found a final drop pod to get myself all 16 inventory slots. Very nice. I'm kind of wanting to finding, like, starship upgrades as well. And I want to find the one multi-tool upgrade that I can possibly get. So, that's going to have to be that. But for now, I'm just going to have to worry about other stuff. There's a shelter. There's something right over there. May as well go over there real quick. Also, one thing that I forgot to mention and show is that, like I showed you guys before, I was able to find different kinds of life forms that were inside the game itself. But I didn't show you that you were actually able to name and upload the creatures themselves. So if I was to... I already did it with some of these guys, like I got Humplu and Humpba, and Jacklops, Weaselpuss, some, Hawkraline. I named all these creatures, and I did something, it was kind of just what seems fitting. That seems weird. Can I get a, no, hold on. Okay, can I get a different angle on these things? Because that is just weird looking. He's got, like, fingers for multiple amounts of hooves. So yeah, if you hold the square button, you get to upload the creature, but if you hold triangle, you're able to rename and then upload it as you see fit. Digitram, you know, digits, because it looks like it's got like fingers for mini hooves, and it looks kind of like a goat, so ram, so digit ram. I know, not the most creative name ever, but whatever, I don't care. The names are kind of punny in my situation. Because I'm a punny kind of guy. Okay. Alright, so there we go. Now I'm recharged and ready to go. Gosh, trying to get my life support system set up to constantly keep going is a little tedious, but it's really worth making sure that that's always going. These may be places I've already been to, but that's good, because I want to retrace my steps and see what I could have possibly missed. Ah, here we go. Abilnos Tower. Long ago, it seems an automated distress call went unanswered. If I can track the encrypted pattern, I could potentially extract the coordinates. Input 180620720 12624 20. Okay, I already get the pattern here. It's multiplying itself. So it's 1 times 2, and then times 3, so that turns into 6, times 4 turns into 24, times 5 is 120, so it's 120 times 6. So it would be 620. No, hold on. No, it would be 720. 720. Distress signal coordinates discovered. Yay! see it over there on the left, isn't it? It's that little thing. Yep, there it is. Gumont Encampment. A crashed ship. Ooh, interesting. I found a crashed ship. What is this? Check stock transfer. Stock transfer? Thanks? Why did I just get random units? Okay, whatever. I'm not complaining, but I'm kind of curious as to why. So yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that I missed. There's little tidbits that these guys don't tell you. You gotta figure this stuff out. It's basically like your dad throwing you into a pool and saying, sink or swim. They throw you into the metaphorical pool, the planets, and go, learn how to do shit. It's not just... there was so much that I missed in the very first episode, and then there was still stuff that I missed even though I figured it out in the second episode. And I was just fooling myself, so I need to look at pretty much everything. Encyclopedia. Gek word for trading. Okay, so that's nice to have. Do I need an Atlas Pass level 2? Where do I get these stupid Atlas Passes? I would really like to know. It's stopping me from exploring certain parts of certain structures. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. So I found an alien monolith. What is this? Memories of Il Torre 2. Gek plaque. Ooh. I convulse as I reach out and touch the beautiful stone marker, my mind filling with deadly knowledge of the true history of the Gek. I've never seen one of these things before. We are the masters of the galaxy, the overlords of the cosmos. Each foe will submit with bended knee to the almighty Gek dominion. We are the first spawn. Look upon our works and despair. Seek help with language. Knowledge of the Gek increase. Sales Gek. Here's something else that I just found. Not even sure what this is, but it looks like another one of the markers, and knowledge stones. Gek word for fusion. Toil Gek. Toil Gek. Knowledge stones. Word for joy. And then there's this. I'm inspecting the monolith's surface when suddenly a ragged silicon claw grabs me. Despite being broken and fragmented, it holds me tight with an ancient metallic beak. While an ancient metallic beak emerges from the living rock. It shouts in an ancient tongue, unaware of who or what I am. Oh, hey! Gek first spawn, Odust and gives silicate. I got silicate! The metallic hand releases its grip and grabs at my offering. I have perhaps appeased an ancient evil. My standing with the Gek increased, I guess? Yep, sure has. Well, I just so happen to have Iridium on hand. Wow. Gigantic eyeball. That's what, ow, looks like. Milestone accomplished. Comprehended. I have learned 30 words. That's quite a few, actually. Alright, I'm gonna head to the crashed ship real quick, just to see what it has in store for me. And then just past it is a plaque. Another one of those, alien relics. Oh, but there's also this. Uh-oh. It's one of those things. Okay, so initiate landing here. Well, good Lord, how far off are you landing? Okay, so that's good so far. Oh, it's another one of these that I destroyed and didn't do anything with. Restore shields. And here's another one of these things. Gek manufacturing facility. All systems have stalled. Warning lights blink on and off. Vaults that usually store uncommon elements mined on the planet have run low. Low, uncommon, crap, I don't know what it's wanting. Isotope or... Okay, so I either need to insert isotope or thamium. But I don't have either on hand, so I need to get one or the other. It's the uncommon one, so odds are it's the Thamium, which I can do that really quick if I can just find the plant. So let's scan real quick. Lightning elements always indicates isotopes. So if I come over here, I can find a flower that gives me Thamium. So I need to find 50 Thamium. So give it Thamium. Production facility becomes operational. New product learned. Power reservoir. That's cool, but that's not what I need. I'm constantly going to these places in hopes that I can find how to create antimatter, because this is where I can learn to create stuff like that. I need to find more of these facilities and gather that stuff. Okay, so I made it to the crash site, and then there's this debris. But I don't know what this is. I clamber into the cargo ship and find its black box. As soon as I touched it, a holographic image of a panicked reptilian trader appears. Perhaps it's a message for their superior, perhaps a loved one. It's impossible to tell, as the playback is hauntingly silent. In its final moments, the trader seems to point at some freshly installed ship tech before dropping to its knees in despair. Search for cargo. Inspect recently installed ship tech. Inspect the ship tech. Discover a poorly installed tech that caused the crash. I scan its blueprint and can now construct it myself. Okay. So, did I really just choose between... Okay, Modateba 72. It's got a few things on it, but... Phase beam, spacefaring beam, weapon of an asteroid mining tool. User is advised that isotope elements are required to charge the device. So if I was to fix this ship, would I gain access to this ship? It's got 17 slots, which if I compare to my ship, which I've only got 16 slots, this actually is able to hold more stuff, but it's already got 3 upgrades attached to it. Transfer the emerald, 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 emerald. Korvax Convengeance Cube, and a Gek Relic. Okay, you know what? Hold on a second. Okay, now, accept. Now this ship will be like my own. And all I need to do is fix shit again. So, I can fix this, and all I need to do is create more carite sheets, which I don't have the mats for. I just need to get some more iron. But now my ship is in good enough condition to take off, and I have a new ship. A new ship with more in it. So that's pretty good. So I'll be arriving to this. This looks like a waypoint tower. Took the landing sequence. I landed in a pit. That's fine. I'm fine with just landing in a pit. No need to worry about it. And now I'm just going to go ahead, interact with the waypoint beacon. Let's see what it has to show me. Not a lot. In that direction is an advanced lifeform shelter. Use the iron. I was about to ditch it, but then I remembered I might need another bypass chip. So I may as well make 2, because bypass chips are actually pretty necessary. And then I can ditch the iron. The Tixan Plains. I could destroy this stuff and get a lot of platinum. So this really wasn't worth too much of going for. Oh well, I've never really gotten one of these, so may as well. Wow, really? Okay, so I actually gotta shoot this thing. out free slots. But I've gotten all the platinum I can handle for a moment. Holy crap. My iridium got low, and I've got a lot of platinum. Holy crap. Alright, so let's transfer some of it to the ship. Yeah, you better deactivate. There's no point in you trying to take me down, because I'll just destroy you guys. You guys are pussies. There's a plaque in a monolith just out of reach. I'm gonna go back to my ship and I'm gonna fly there instead. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you get to do on the planets. Always worth exploring. Yeah, so I started off on a radiated planet, so it slowly wears me down, but not entirely something to worry about too much. But there are other people who start off on like a different planet that has other situations. Relisamed Roop Landmark. As I touch the obelisk, images of the planet's ancient past flood my mind. The terrible beginnings of the Gek have been absorbed by this strange stone, and their tale seems desperate to escape. All who hear our words know of our might. Those who oppose us are broken on our will. Behold the power of the Gek first spawn. Galaxies will lie at our feet. We are eternal. Seek help with the language. Knowledge of the Gek increases. Isotopes. Standing with the Gek has increased. Now I'm going to grab this real quick because that is a large plutonium deposit. And there's also thallium right here. Man, you can't touch a rock without having to worry about those droids. That's a little ridiculous. I'm not even sure what the point of those things really are. The Boobies Wetlands. Yeah, that's how it looked like it was spelled. Understood. No free slots. Whoa. What?
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Okay, so it looks like... Okay, let me go to my starship real quick. How much... You don't have any thallium on you. Alright, that's fine. I will... Plutonium, always nice to have. Ah! Oh, you. So you did that, huh? Oh, what? Are you serious? Alright, let me walk out of this facility real quick. Just get rid of that.
Technology recharging. Radiation protection stabilizing.
Blueprint for advanced cooling tower. So, pulse cannon cooldown times. Okay, so that's for my ship guns. Derelict. It looked like a wound on the world, crimson and ragged-edged, like something that once lived, but was then torn asunder. I should have stayed away. Had I the senses to taste the air of this planet, I imagine it would have reeked with some kind of alien fetor, but nothing could stall my curiosity. Was it dead? Where I touched it, the surface was moist and yielding. It seemed to become motile then, crawling on the mat of slow cilia, moving from me. I should have left it alone. Analyze data log. I discovered something coded deep inside long dead traveler's data log. Something has been left with that will aid me on my journey. Boosters Theta. Okay, very nice. There's a lot of facilities like this, and this is probably one of the things you need to look for. Where do I get a freaking Atlas pass? That's really bugging me. I really want to know where. Alright, back to my ship. But yeah, so far this is what I have to do. I have to search these buildings and see if I can't find the recipe for antimatter. Then I can develop my warp drive cells and I can leave the, galaxies that I am currently in and enter a different one. And that is a little bit of a cheeky way of getting around a loading screen, because jumping between galaxies or star systems is the only loading screens they have. I don't know how long the loading screens really are, but that's the only loading screen that this game actually has. Because if you've noticed, there really isn't one except for when you jump into the game, and then that's it. That's the only other loading screen in the game is when you jumping between star systems. I'll show you guys when I get around to it. Well, look at what I found. I have yet to find one of these yet. What is this? Call Starship. Okay. Grabs all the plutonium I can get. So, I think I found a ship center. Hi. Hi, what'd you say? How you doing? Toil Gek Aluitz. Friend, give oxide. Tajan friend. Didn't quite read out everything he said. Trader emits a strong flowery scent which quickly enters my exosuit system. I feel overcome with nostalgia for a perfect place I have never visited. I want to sing. Flushed with joy, I try to signal my thanks to the trader for this olfactory gift, but it makes clear that it expects something in return. He wants the rare oxide, so he wants me to give him titanium. I'll give you titanium. A fair trade? Wait, what? Did I miss something there? He seemed to be in...
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
I guess he wanted units. Sell items for my inventories. Titanium, power canister. Okay, how about buy items from your network? Suspension fluid, zinc, deuterium. Can these guys only buy and sell stuff that, they are willing to trade? Alright, let's see something here real quick. If I could transfer...
No free slots in suit inventory.
Good lord, then I don't have a lot of spare room. How much of the thamium do I have in my ship? I don't have any. Why do I not have any thamium? Sell items from inventory. Now can I give you stuff? Yes, I can. I will give you this Gek relic.
Received.
I'll give you all my emerald because I got so much of it. Did I seriously get into...
Stabilizing.
Oh, actually, I'm pretty close to my thing, so could I just...
No free slots in suit inventory.
Wow, okay then. Sell from inventory. Sell all my emerald.
Received. Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
Give me that Gek relic.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
Sell items. The Gek cube.
Units received.
Yep, there we go. Alright, so... I got a lot of money now.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
And since I'm on one of these platform areas, I shouldn't require to use up any plutonium to take off. Alrighty then. Space Trucker. I earned $500,000 right there. Holy crap. Oh wow, I did earn about $1 million. Well, fortune favors the bold, I guess? I don't know. Oh wow, there's actually some areas that are really close to this place. So I'm just gonna park my ship here for Meow, and Goosh. Turn. That's cool. I'm gonna park my ship here for now, and I'm gonna go off and see about some of this stuff. Oh wow, and it even gets more slots. Holy crap, it's a little spendy, but I'll take it. I don't care. It's got a lot more to my multi-tool. I'll gladly take that. That is awesome. Okay, now this is a first. I'm seeing something that is underwater. There's something that is under the water surface, so I'm going to have to try and find a landing spot. Here we go. Finding a landing spot. It's right next to a beacon as well. So I'll go ahead and deal with the beacon real quick. Now this is awesome. Whoa. Alright, now before I continue on, I need to gather carbon. And this is why.
Technology installed.
Aeration membrane sigma. This should allow me to stay underwater for extended periods of time. I don't even have that little gauge now. It's a new thing I discovered. I uncovered when I was talking to one of the Gekians that I found. Now there's this underwater area. This is interesting because I was not expecting this. But it doesn't look like there's much here. Oh, come on. I'm slowly floating up. Transfer and discard, because I don't need that. Gek Charm, activate the save station. Not exactly a great spot to place a save station underwater. Oh well, let's move on. Alright, so I've yet to find a freaking warp cell, antimatter, or whatever the hell I need in order to try and travel. But it says in my engine, my warp cell engine, has 20% charge. So hopefully that means I have enough just to get to the next area. So I don't know if it's going to happen, but let's go ahead and give it a shot. Because I am so tired of constantly looking for this thing. And I heard that supposedly, in order to get the blueprints for the next, for your warp cell, you have to, for the antimatter, to get the blueprints for the antimatter, you have to jump to the next star system first by either finding another warp cell or antimatter that someone else gives you. So, can it work? Oh, it will work. Holy crap, I have been looking thoroughly this entire time, and all I had to do was warp out of here already, and I would have been good. I cannot believe this BS is... I bet I've spent worth an entire day of doing that. Holy crap. Ildeshelk, Elucid Galaxy. Look at these. These are full-on starships.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Yeah, and this is supposed to be what happens. I travel to a nearby planet as soon as I arrive at a new solar system, and I'll be able to find a beacon that will tell me where I can find the blueprints to create antimatter. And then I can create my warp cells from there on and will not have to rely on trying to buy it. No way, I swear. But if this works, I pray it works, because I am tired of constantly trying to find the blueprints myself. My hyperdrive is completely empty, and in order to go any further into the solar systems, I have to find the schematics. Okay, so I got the waypoint beacon.
Navigational data received.
Incoming signal detected. And that's the direction I came from. Oh my gosh, and that's a long distance off too. Alright, so let's activate this signal. Monolith, colonial outpost, transmission. Transmission. An observatory detected. Very nice. I am heading the other direction, though. different species. You don't talk much. Ooh! Compare? Compare. My multi-tool is better. I'm sorry, but my multi-tool is better. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Flag bearer Akenron. Current Viking standing accomplice. The creature awaiting me has the manner of a warrior, but makes no move to attack. Instead, it grunts in a tongue I do not speak, then passes me a slate. With a start, I realize that I can understand the text on it. In disbelief, I try to catch the creature's eyes, but it has already turned away in disinterest. I suspect it is a mere courier, not the author of this message. The slate also contains a blueprint for a new technology, a hyperdrive. Take the blueprint. Instructions on how to build my own path through the stars. This will be invaluable. The warrior thing inspects its weapons, avoiding my gaze, waiting for me to leave. Okay, so I need a dynamic resonator and Heridium to create a hyperdrive. That's great. That's great. But I still don't have antimatter to fuel the hyperdrive. This is ridiculous. I'm still back to square one. Oh, I managed to find somebody who is able to sell me warp cells. Yes, finally. I bought 5 freaking antimatters, and I have fully charged up my hyperdrive. I am not going to leave this planet just yet. I'm going to stay around, and I'm going to try and do my best to find the actual schematics to create antimatter myself rather than having to buy it. But I will hopefully find it soon enough. My inventory slots are really expansive, and I need to try and do my best in order to find more. But I will find it. I am not going to give up. Now that I have finally managed to create a full-on hyperdrive setup, I am not giving up now. Not after coming so far and finally managing to succeed. It was a pain, though, I gotta admit that. It was a real pain to try and figure it out. But yes, I will eventually be able to keep proceeding on through the stars towards the some sort of core. I don't know what it is. I really don't know. I didn't activate shit. Alright, so I will see you guys in the next episode because I have done a lot since my last video. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it here, but I will be continuing the game on my own time for now. Just to do a quick recap of things that I have done, I have gotten myself a new blaster, I have gotten myself an upgraded ship, I have also met the Viking for the first time, which I should have shown, because he's the kind of person who I figured out how to get the oh no wait, I did show him because that's who I showed to get the hyperdrive schematic, which I'm not sure as to why they give you that. And then I also found another Viking that also sold me antimatter, so I didn't have to go without. Finally. But this was such an annoying ride, and I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video because it was such a pain. But thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Leave a comment in the section below, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, everybody!